to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a say it or shot it. First of all, Happy New Year everyone. It is now 2021. I'm actually filming this on New Year's Day, so today is January 1st. I've had such a productive day. I literally woke up this morning and I told myself that I was going to feel like the main character in my life, and I did. Got up, got straight on with it, literally got breakfast, up out of bed. I'm proud of myself. I've told myself I'm going to start this year as I mean to go on, which means being productive. So I'm filming already. Like, this is good productivity from me. I was thinking, okay, what do I do for my first video in 2021? I've already done a kind of like declutter and organise your room, and I didn't want to do another one of them because I want to do like 3 or 4 normal videos before I do all my moving stuff. And I was like, you know what, I haven't done a say it or shot it in so long, and I mean, even though I don't have anybody to do it with, I can still do it on my own. It is currently 2:39 in the afternoon, and besides me I have got a big bottle of AU blue raspberry vodka and a little bowl of Absolute vodka. I didn't know which one I was going to go for. I think I'm going to go for the Absolute just because I kind of want to save this one for when I move, just because it's in like a really nice bottle and stuff, so I think this one is going to be saved. So I've got my vodka that I got from Tesco this morning, I have got my glass, and then I asked on Instagram for some questions, and I've got my mum to go through them, and she has texted me a list of questions. I tried not to have a look, but it looks as though there's maybe like 20-25 here, so you guys are in for a treat of a video, and I'm not going to hold back. If I genuinely can answer it, I will answer it. Also, before anybody comments it, yes, this is not my bra, this is a top. It's just a really cropped jumper, you know, they're very in fashion at the moment, so I thought I'd get one. And this is just a normal top. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm sat here filming in my bra when I'm not. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please smash a huge thumbs up, and other than that, let's get started. For me, like, a good choice of shot would either be tequila or tequila rosé, but drinking that in my room on my own at 3 PM on January 1st doesn't really appeal to me. That's why I would just go and drink vodka. How much was your apartment? I don't really care about asking this because I've not bought it, I'm renting it. So I think a month the rent is 1.6, but that's not with bills. You get Wi-Fi included. You obviously still have to pay like council tax, electric, water and stuff, but the electric and water is like the bare minimum. It's not a lot in the building at all, and the Wi-Fi comes included. So I'd say like all in all it's costing me like 1.7k a month to move out. But when you guys see the apartment and all of the amenities that you get with it, I feel like that price is going to make a lot more sense, because obviously if I was to move out in the area that I'm in now, like, I could get a house for like £800 a month. But I'm not like high up, but I really wanted to experience living in an apartment, and I don't even have to justify, like, I really wanted to do it, and I'm very lucky to do it. So yeah, that's how much it's costing me a month, I think. The last person you slept with, I will 1,000,000% be taking a shot for this. There's absolutely no way I can say the name of the last person I slept with, purely for the fact, is that like a, that's a really weak shot, isn't it? Purely for the fact of, I know people go down my Instagram following and follow and DM boys that I've just followed, because it's happened to me in the past. Like, I'll just follow someone, and then hypothetically say if they message me, they'll be like, by the way, like, do you know these 3 accounts have followed me? And I'm like, oh my god. I know people have their ways, people are sneaky, and people find stuff out, and I do not know how they do it. So yeah, I cannot disclose that information. The fact that this morning I didn't wake up with a hangover because all I did last night was manifest and watch movies, and now I'm drinking, like, it just denies the point. But I can't answer this one. What happened on the ski trip? I don't want to say the story on my own. It's actually a story that we could share. Like, it's not horrific in that sense, like, we can share it, but I think it's just funnier if we do a story time together. So maybe me and Saf should, like, next time we can see each other, next time we film, do like a part 1 and a part 2 of it on like each of our channels and split it up. I feel like that would be a really good video, because I don't want to do it on my own. Like, it's quite a lengthy story and I just don't want to do it on my own, but it's not horrific. We definitely can tell the story. I'm going to take like a little shot for that because I'm still recovering. Most famous person in your DMs. Right now, like, nobody. It would just be like, if we're going like ever, then the most famous person to DM me was Jason Derulo, because I basically replied back to his story once, didn't think he'd see it, just literally did it as a joke, and he replied, and then like 2 weeks later he messaged me like off his own back saying something, and I was like, what? I literally woke up that morning and it just said on my phone like Jason Derulo, and I was like, nah, I'm still dreaming. In my DMs now, it's just YouTubers. Like, my recent DMs are Saf, Byron, Ling, Toby Randall, Mark Ferris, Adam B, Anna Jolie. Like, it's literally just all YouTubers. Snog, Marry, Avoid has Byron and Saf. I don't think I can do this. Nah, I can't do it. I just can't. I don't like doing that. Some of them I can answer, but I just can't answer that. Oh, I thought I was going to try and answer as many in this video as I possibly can. Oldest person that you've been with. I think I can answer this. The oldest person that I've got with is 26 or 25. So 5-6 years older than me, which I don't think is awful. I do prefer like an older man, like I would prefer to date an older man, but the oldest person I've got with is 26, I think. How much have you spent on decor for your apartment? This is a question that I don't even know the answer to myself. Because I knew I was moving out for a while, I like set aside some money. I'd say like in total, if we're gonna include like all the furniture that I bought, including like a king size bed, drawers, a chair, a TV, Apple TV, if we're gonna include everything, 4,000 maybe. I wouldn't even say it's that much. My bed was 700 and my TV is probably going to be 500 or 600, and then actually yeah, I'd maybe go for like 3.5. To decorate an entire apartment, that isn't awful. That's not including my office, which is going to probably cost the most because I need to buy desk, iMac, storage, like the whole lot. But if you're talking for like a whole bedroom, a whole living room and a whole kitchen and 2 whole bathrooms, really decorated like how I really wanted them to, I don't think that's awful. Have you slept with one of your friends? If so, who? I'm just not, I don't care about saying yes, but I'm not gonna say who. Why was that one so big? Have you ever questioned your sexuality? Yes, I did for a period of time. I feel like around the time I went to Kavos, me and Haz went, and obviously there was quite a lot of people there, and I was getting drunk every night, and I was just like questioning different things in my head. I definitely questioned it before that, and kind of come to a conclusion that was like, no, I definitely am straight. And then I questioned it again. I am straight, I like boys, but I definitely have questioned it. And like, I always say that like, I wouldn't rule out anything. So in 10 years, if I happen to like fall in love with a girl, you can't rule it out. But I say that I'm straight because I'm attracted to men. I always go for men. Please know that questioning your sexuality is so normal and so okay. I know when some people question their sexuality, they don't want to question it and they feel certain things. They're like, I don't want to feel this, but it's okay. It's completely normal to question it, and I feel like it needs to be normalized that it is okay. When I first questioned it, I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I questioning this? But then I kind of realized, I was like, no, like it doesn't matter. Just know that if you are questioning your sexuality, I'm pretty sure every single person does, and it is very normal. Have you ever done anything illegal? I feel like a lot of people have done illegal stuff, but they don't necessarily mean to have done it. So I definitely probably have, but I don't. Oh no, There's like different levels to doing something illegal though, because obviously at the top of the spectrum you've got being like a murderer, or I don't know, like committing like a real serious offence. And then on the bottom end you've got like, me and my friends were exploring an abandoned place and we had no idea, like genuinely no idea that it was illegal to be there. So in that sense, yes, I've done something illegal, but I didn't know it was illegal. One of my friends did know and he took us anyway, and he just didn't happen to mention that the police were probably going to patrol it. Anyway, long story short, did not get in any trouble whatsoever, because we then found out that actually we could be there and could walk around. They were just doing drug checks on everybody that was there, just in case anybody was doing like illegal stuff. But no, we were actually just looking at some abandoned buildings and we were actually just having a really good night. Favourite friend? I can't answer that because I have a lot of favourite friends. I'm very blessed in the whole friend area and I love all of my friends so much. I couldn't pick a favourite. I have best friends, but I have more than one best friend. Worst influencer you've met? I've met people that I've been extremely let down by. I'd say the most shocked I was 2015 BeautyCon. This was my first proper big YouTube event and I was so excited because they'd flown in all of the American YouTubers. Everyone was there. Like when I mean everyone, I mean everyone from the American beauty scene. Because we were there but with the event as well, we got to sit in the green room with them. And I think I was just let down by like some of their, I don't want to say attitudes, but I don't know, they just weren't what I was expecting. But one person who was exactly like I thought was Alicia Marie. She is one of my all-time favourite YouTubers. Like I would literally say that to the day I die. I love her so much and I met her and I actually vlogged with her. She's in my BeautyCon 2015 vlog that's still up on my channel I think, and I loved her so much. So yeah, I don't know the worst one. I was disappointed by a few, but like the best, oh my god, Alicia Marie. Biggest lie you've told your mum? Hand on heart, I don't really know if I've lied to my mum because I'm the type of person that will just tell her anyway because I know there's no judgment. I've definitely lied to her, like lied where I'm going. I've done that before. So I guess, could you class that as a big enough lie? I've lied to her where I'm going. Just because sometimes, you know, mums ask too many questions. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna go. I'd say that's the biggest lie. Probably like lying to my mum about where I've gone. Do you truly enjoy being an influencer? If you'd have asked me that question like 4 months ago, I would have said no, because I felt this immense amount of pressure on me that I've never experienced in my life. And I'm not saying I didn't deserve that pressure, because everyone makes mistakes and everyone learns from mistakes, but I felt so much pressure to do everything perfect and everything right that it wasn't like enjoyable to me anymore. Whereas now, like, I took my time off. Now I feel like I enjoy my job. Like, I want to wake up every single day and I want to do my job, which is the best feeling in the world, because when you lose that, it is heartbreaking. But when you get it back, like waking up every day and getting to do what you love is the biggest blessing in life. Like, I genuinely feel so lucky every single day that I get to wake up and do this. So right now, this moment, yeah, I absolutely love being an influencer. Even, I don't even know if you can call me that. I guess you could, I don't know. But right in this moment, I love it, and I'm so excited for what this year is going to bring. Worst message you've ever sent to a boy? Worst message I've ever sent to a boy? That's a really hard question, because I don't know what my worst... Oh, okay, this isn't... Well, it's not bad. It's just more funny. I don't think I have the pictures anymore because my Snapchat got deleted earlier this year and they were on my old Snapchat memories. Me and Saf were on our way back from New York. So this was 2 years ago. And the previous year, we'd met this actor and we'd had a very strange experience with this actor. Actually, I suppressed that memory. I'd completely forgot about that. That was actually... And we had a very odd experience with him. And we were sat at the airport in New York, and I think we had like a couple of hours to spare. And he told us this thing, that he basically really liked acrylic nails. This probably isn't funny at all, but at the time it was absolutely hilarious. Like, we were crying the entire plane journey back, and my nails looked vile at the time. Like, I didn't have any nails on. I'd picked them all off. Saf's, I think a couple had fallen off, and we were sending this like actor, who's actually a really big actor, he's on Netflix, these like weird pictures of our hands like this, and it was the funniest thing because he was loving it. I really hope to God he never watches this video, and if you do, I'm so sorry. I literally haven't spoken to him in years anyway, but oh my God, it was the funniest thing, and he was loving life. Literally in this group chat, me and Saf sending pictures of our hands like this. Anyway, it sounds so odd, but that's probably the worst thing I've done to a boy, just because it was so funny. How much do you spend on an average week? That's so hard, because recently it's been Christmas, I've been buying stuff and moving out, it's my mum's birthday. Yeah, that's a lot of things in like 1 or 2 months. I'd say on a normal week when I'm not buying stuff like this, give or take, like, I don't know, less than £100. I don't spend a lot. Like, I treat myself to certain things, but on a whole, I don't spend a lot at all. Recently, it's obviously been a little bit more because of Christmas and everything, but yeah, normally I don't spend masses. Snog, marry, avoid Dev, Doyle and Byron. Yeah, I could do this. I would marry Dev because I genuinely could see myself marrying him. Like, if he proposed to me, I would say yes. I'd kiss Byron because he is like my ultimate best friend. I love him more than life. And then I'd avoid Doyle, but Doyle's also my other best friend, so Doyle, no hard feelings. Sorry about that. Someone you regret kissing. I mean, I guess I regret, I think we've told this story before. I went on a bit of a rampage one night when we went out in Worcester, and I ended up kissing like 3 different boys in that night. And I don't know any of their names. I know one of their names, but there's a story behind that, how I found out. I guess it would be those 3, because why did I do that? I obviously needed that little release, but why? The next one, okay, I can tell the story. Tell a drunken story. Okay, I'm gonna tell 2, but it's not really a story, but it kind of is. That night, went on a bit of a rampage, whatever. We went to 3 different clubs, got with 3 different boys, you know, it happens. And I had no idea. I was so drunk that night. Honestly, we were doing shot after shot after shot. Me, Haz and Freya were literally at the bar, just standing there buying the 3 for £5 shots. Me and this boy must have exchanged Instagrams at some point in the night, and I never remembered following him, literally remembered nothing. This was, oh my God, how long ago was this? This wasn't really long ago at all. I'd say it was like 3-4 months ago. Bearing in mind this incident was like 2 years ago. I got this random phone call and I answered it, and it was a boy, and I muted myself and then I put it straight down because I was like, oh my God, I don't know who that is. Then I got a text and he was like, hi, it's blank, and said his name. I got with you in Worcester. And I was like, what? I was like, I don't understand, like, how has he got my number? Texted him back saying, who is this? Told me his name. Was in fact him, because I then looked at his Instagram and I was like, oh my god, it's you. And we must have exchanged numbers, but he decided to message me 2 years later. I don't really know how that happened or why that happened, and I literally didn't respond because I don't know who he is. I should do more story times because we've had some good times. Bongo's bingo night was an absolute just train wreck. It was like event after event after event. We went there and we had so much fun. It was me, Has Byron, Emily, Flossie, Josh, Evie, Kira, Kalis, Freya. I think that's everyone. We had the most amazing night. It was so funny and we all got so drunk. Has ended up getting concussion because she starfished the floor in the club and had to go to A&E. And then just so much stuff happened that night. I want to do a story time. When I move, we're going to have, me and Has Byron have to do a story time. Last time we did the deed. I also cannot disclose that information. Not I could, but I just, that's personal. No, you know, we draw a line. I'm going to do a little. My camera stopped recording in the middle of me doing that shot. I promise I did the shot. What happened with the guy from TikTok who commented on your post? I'm going to assume who this is about. I did a duet TikTok months ago. This was like midsummer, to a boy called Oscar's TikTok, and it was just, well, it was a bit of a joke really. Anyway, he then commented on my TikTok. We followed each other on Instagram. We message occasionally. He does modelling and then I do YouTube, but he was getting into YouTube, so we were just kind of like messaging about that and stuff. But other than that, literally nothing. Sleep with, marry, avoid Dev, Doyle and Joel. I would sleep with Dev, I would marry Doyle, and then I'd avoid Joel. I love Joel so much, like those three are my best friends, but Joel, like I've known him like 15, 16 years. He's my longest standing friend. And I look at him as an actual family member now, like a brother. So yeah. No go. Sorry, Joel. Are you and Josh a thing? Oh my god, the amount of times I get asked this question. No, me and Josh are not a thing. Josh is taken by somebody else. I'm not dating him. He is very, very happy in his relationship. We just like to mess about. We like to flirt. That's just our friendship. But no, definitely would never date Josh. I think he's beautiful, but no. We're not a thing. Have you ever had a secret relationship? No, I've not had a secret relationship. I'm very open about the fact that I've never had a boyfriend and painfully single a lot of the time. I've been on dates with guys and I just don't post about it when I do. Just because like I wouldn't want to post with someone until I was like 100% sure that I was going to be with them for a long time. So even before I shared it with you, I'd say to you I have a boyfriend, but even before I shared it with you, I would make sure I was with them for like 6 months at least before I post something, just because I've seen how relationships can break down on the internet and I do not need my relationship on the internet if it's gonna go south. Do you know what I mean? A breakup's hard enough in private, let alone when like hundreds of thousands of people are trying to get in and know everything. So no, I've not had any secret relationships. I don't plan to, you know, like I speak to someone, like a boy, whatever, but no, right now I am single. That is the end of this Say It or Shot It. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I don't actually feel that drunk. I feel a little bit tipsy, but I don't feel drunk, and by now it would have hit me because I've been filming for like 45 minutes, so I'm gonna cut a lot out of this video. I'm not leaving 45 minutes worth of footage in, but it would have hit me, and I just feel talkative, so a little bit tipsy. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up, and other than that, I will see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Mwah. Bye.